VanLifeRocks. My name is Ray, and welcome to Living the Van Life. Day number 1283, Living the Van Life. If you're new here, this channel is about outdoor adventures, living the van life, and travel tips. All right, let's go. What's going on, everybody? What's going on here on a Sunday? It's happy hour, so hopefully you guys have a coffee, water, beverage, beer, margarita, coffee, tea. Cheers. Happy. Thank you all for being here. Happy hour. Woo! Day number 3 out here at Joshua Tree Neck, and for whatever reason, my internet for the last hour has gone down to not very good. But in a few minutes, we're going to have a special guest. We're going to have Kevin from the NOMOC Experience come up here in a few minutes. As soon as I see him in the basement, I'll bring him up. But let me say hello to a few people. There's already 63 in the house. Thank you all for being here. Sorry for the bad internet. So I have a really bad connection. It got windy out here, and I don't know. Hopefully I'm not freezing too bad. All right, I see Kevin down below. I want to bring up here in a few minutes. We're going to be talking about an issue that's going throughout the country right now. And let's see if he's ready. Are you ready, buddy? 1 minute. Okay. All right, so let me say hello to a few people. Raid from Marshall. Thank you, Raid. Thank you, Marshall, for sending people over from the channel. I really appreciate it. You're awesome. Thank you for the raid. So if you guys don't know Marshall, go check him out. Nomadic Adventures. A couple other things real quick. VanLife with Gina, thank you very much for sharing out this live stream. If you guys don't know Gina from VanLife with Gina, go check her out. She's amazing. Thank you, Gina, for sharing out this live stream. Dream on Wheels also shared out the live to Travis for sharing out this live stream. If you guys don't know Dream on Wheels, go check him out. Thank you for sharing out the live stream. All right, so let me bring up my friend Kevin, and it looks like he's about ready. Thank you all for being here. 3 in the house. You guys are awesome. What's going on, my friend? What's happening?
What's going on, buddy? Sorry, I had to put my headphones in with the microphone because my boom or my lavalier mic. Apparently, you need your speakers as well because I wasn't hearing you at all. So I'm like, okay, now I got to wear my headphones. So hopefully you guys can hear me okay.
You sound good on my side, man. You sound good. You're on an adventure. You went to go see Maddie Van Halen. You went to go see your mom to clear out your storage unit out in Ohio. You've been busy. You're all over the place. Washington, Oregon. Man, what's going on? So what's happening? What's new?
If we measure or try to picture my travels since, we'll call it the mid part of March. So we're in the mid part of May. I've went from Ohio to California, all the way up to Canada, back down to California, all the way back over to Utah, over to Ohio, Florida, Nashville, North Carolina.
Wow. You need to slow down and because you're going way too fast.
Yeah, I mean, you hit it right in the head. I mean, but not like I could put excuses on it, but if I were to try, it's that I had a half dozen things that I wanted to knock off the list real quick for my channel. When it came
Yeah.
to video content, you were a big part of it, hanging out with you in Alabama Hills, and then going down to San Diego with you and hanging out in the beaches, which was one of my favorite times in van life so far. And then I wanted to get the Goonies done, and I wanted to get the Twilight series filming locations done, and I wanted to get the Shining Hotel done. And I got all those done, and I'm like, oh crap, now I have to get my storage facility cleaned out, and I got to head down. I got like 5 days to go get that done, leave California, hit Ohio to get that done, and to get to Florida for Mother's Day. I only had 5 days. So yeah, I've already put 11,000 miles on this van. 2 months.
OMG, that's crazy. That's nuts.
Yeah.
You're on a roll. It's on a roll. So that's, I mean, you've hit, definitely. I mean, going out to California, Oregon, Washington, meeting up with forever best friends, Maddie Van Halen, and
Paula.
That's just been awesome, man. It's been awesome to see that. And Paula,
I got to see you, Paula, Tim from Time From Exploring, Gina.
Yes.
Or not Paula. I'm sorry. Gina. I got to see Gina.
Yep.
And now Maddie Van Halen. I'm meeting all the celebrities.
So I just saw your live stream.
Yeah.
And you're definitely feeling the heat.
I'm
definitely feeling the heat. Yeah, for sure. Sure.
Nobody's getting hit harder than North Carolina. I was doing some studying when I was driving. I put some audio on from the news, and Virginia is 55% of the gas stations are reporting no gas. 55% in Virginia, 50% it's 51 exactly in South Carolina are reporting no gas. In North Carolina, 77% of gas stations are reporting no gas, and 4 out of the 5, we'll call it 6 gas stations that I've stopped at, not a drop.
Yeah. And if you guys don't know, in van life, fuel and food is definitely one of our biggest expenses for sure.
Yeah, a little bit.
Especially if you're, it's just a little bit. And if you're traveling like this guy right now, you just need to slow down. And not only that, the gas is actually going to slow you down well, because that's just ridiculous.
Hey, I'll save money if I can't move. I'll just be doing a live stream from Love's McDonald's in wherever North Carolina I am. Let me figure out where I'm at here. And I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I had
Statesville, North Carolina.
Yeah. I've been hearing it on the news. I've been watching it. I was at my mom's house for 5 days, and just watching the news, what's going on about the pipeline, about the hack that they had from Russia or whatever, and just people waiting in lines miles and miles just to get gasoline or fuel, and that's got to be frustrating. It's got to be nerve-wracking to pull up to some pumps and to find out that there's no gas, or the price is like ridiculously like $5. I've seen up to $9 a gallon, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. So when I was spending 5 days at my mom's house, I was just, I'm gonna stay a couple extra days, because my intention there was to stay only 2 days at my mom's house, but I purposely stayed a couple days at my mom's house just because I didn't want to hit the road. I might as well stay put, wait for the gas prices to drop down, because I saw gas prices, was it 3 days ago? It reached $4.36 a gallon. And as you know, California prices on gas is ridiculous. But it jumped up $1 a gallon within the last month or last week. And it's just, so I just needed to slow down and stayed a couple extra days at my mom's house and just kind of wait it out. Hopefully by Wednesday, things can come back to, normal.
Yeah, that's what some of the news stations, or 2 of the news stations that I was listening to, said. They both had kind of mixed projections on when things are back to normal. One news station said that, and this was yesterday's live stream they did, they had said that it should be 3 to 5 days when it's back to normal. And then another news station, which was national, and I'm not sure if there's fear mongering inside of some of these news stations just to get views. You know how negative always sells better than positive on YouTube. I don't know what it is. Like Maddie Van Halen, all his videos, he gets 3, 5, 6, 7,000 views. He does one negative video, 970,000 views
That's crazy.
on one
That's
negative
crazy.
video. And all he was reporting on is how it's hard to try to find places to park because everybody's getting kicked out for van lifers in Tennessee.
Right.
And he gets a million hits on that video.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. I don't know why negativity sells so much. I think maybe that negativity sells so much is because there's so many people that are subconsciously miserable, and it's just a human reaction to try to stand next to somebody else who's suffering as well, because you don't feel as bad about yourself if you're suffering, all at a subconscious level. But you see it on YouTube, every negative thing, like road rage, those videos do 40 million hits on road rage. You don't see any millions of hits of people going and helping the homeless.
Right.
But
right.
I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, like I don't know where I was going with that. I don't know what happened.
Yeah. No. And you and I and this community always focuses on positive attention, always focus on good. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Long as we're being positive, long as we're, helping people out that need help, that's what we're here for. I'd rather do that. I'd rather see a smile on somebody's face than somebody, going road rage on the road, So just stay positive.
On the positive note, it was difficult for me to even go live about this because it's a negative topic. But I was thinking, if I don't include the people that are part of our everyday lives on the struggles as well, as long as I'm not talking negative about anybody else, I thought it was okay to bring in, in every, like an instant, this is going on right now. And plus our niche it's already set as positive. So we're not really breaking the niche by bringing somebody into the realities of what's going on here right now. And I've already seen a very big amount of people when I went live on my channel asking me if I was okay, if I needed gas, if I needed help. And that kind of overpowers the negativity that I'm showing a little bit because of the real life situations. It overpowers the positivity, overpowers it. And I appreciate everybody who's offered help for me. I really, really do. I've got 390 miles left on this tank to go. It's only 340 to the Outer Banks. But I'm just going to, before I hit half tank, I'm going to start stopping every gas station I can just to stay full. So thank you guys. I appreciate that. But I mean, the reality is, Ray, what should I do? Should I just stay here until gas is like, I could literally live here for a couple weeks. I could live here for as long as I wanted to. I'd probably lose all my hair from stress of sitting in a Love's parking lot. But
something that I've always done, I hate going below half tank. That's like one of my rules is as soon as I half tank, I'm already thinking about, okay, where should I get gas next? So my van holds 31 gallons of fuel. And so that can get me pretty far if I'm a half tank. But every time I hit half tank on my tank, I'm always thinking about where I'm gonna get fuel next. And so you always got to be prepared. Always got to be prepared because you never know. Here in California, we could have an earthquake like that. If I need to dodge out of California, at least I have a half a tank or more to get out or away from any kind of situation. But in this situation, I think we need to slow down. I'm here day number 3 here at Joshua Tree National Park, and I'm going to stay an extra day. My original plan was to stay only 2 days here at Joshua Tree National Park. And because of the prices, because of gas being almost $4 a gallon, I'm slowing down. And so I'm staying a couple extra days, and then I'm going to head back to my hometown, lay low for a little bit, and then wait till, gas prices go back to a, reasonable amount. So,
if I was Ray, if this guy here was Ray, I would be heading to Torrey Pines Beach because you can park there 24 hours a day during this. All you got to do if somebody knocks in your car or says you got to move, be like, I'm out of gas.
Yeah.
I can't get gas and I got like an 1/8 of a tank or 1/16 of a tank left. You could probably stay at Torrey Pines Beach for as long as you got food.
Yep. And that's another thing I have. You know me, I'm all with my Mountain House meals. I'm fully stocked on food as well. So we all have to be prepared. That's why we have health insurance. That's why we have car insurance. That's why we have earthquake or fire insurance is because you never know. In a split second, things can change. You got to be prepared on supplies, food at home, water, fuel, and because you never know, things can change in a heartbeat. And I was thinking about going to the beach.
Dog food.
Dog food.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. You got to take care of the family. You got to take care of our pets, and just be prepared. And this is one of those moments where we slow down and just wait it out. I think so.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
I mean,
So
I'm gonna drive until I get to a half tank of gas. If I can't fill up, I'm staying there.
yeah,
That's my
yeah.
plan.
I think so. That's one of my cardinal rules is not to get to below half a tank, just because I know I could have an extra 15 gallons of gas in the tank, and because you just never know. You never know when the next gas station is. You never know if things like this happen, and prices get just ridiculous.
Well, think about this: as soon as the pain of this is gone and it's back to normal, Russia could do it again.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That is true. So we always got to think. You never know. You always got to be prepared on crazy things that could happen, whether it's our government or other governments, or earthquakes or natural disasters, hurricanes, tornadoes. Could happen like that, and so you just got to be prepared. So yeah, we'll get through it. We'll get through it.
I got some sad news.
Oh,
we lost a friend. The Mini is no longer with us. Are you still with me? Did you free the Mavic Mini?
I'm
is
still
no
with
longer
you.
with.
I'm free. Oh, did you lose it? Did you lose it?
Maddie and I were sitting at the lakes in Tennessee, and I'm like, I'm gonna get the drone out, Matt. And he's like, oh man, I got to get one of those, and I'm like, yeah, let me just get. I got to get some footage of the surrounding, because the lakes, Cumberland Lake is like a big horseshoe, and then there's another lake that comes in, and I'm like, it's so green and lush here, and I forgot to put it on sport mode when I went over the water. Bloop.
No.
Yeah.
Down to the bottom, huh?
Yeah, probably about 20 yards offshore. Like it was floating on top of the water, and it got up and it started flying again, and then bloop, blah, 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 gone.
Were you able to get it?
No.
Did you lose? No.
Yeah, the drone is gone. So no more drone footage until it's going to be a big, it's not going to be cheap, but
well,
no more.
No more drone footage. Oh man, I just went to Costco. I went to Costco, and the Mavic Mini 2 is at Costco now. It's $439 for the Mavic Mini 2. So.
Yeah, that's
man.
That's definitely what I'm gonna buy, because it has the follow me and it has the zoom, which the Mavic Mini 1 didn't have. So if there's any positive to find out of that you could find in any negative, is now I'll have zoom and I'll have follow me. But
and 4K as well.
Yeah, but I still shoot in 1080p because
gotcha.
I can't transfer 4K files as a van lifer. It would take forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh jeez. Yeah. Bummer. Did you have the DJI care package or whatever, the insurance on it? Did you have the insurance on it?
I know I have it on my Pocket, my DJI Pocket, my camera.
Oh.
I bought the Mini so long ago, I can't remember. So hopefully I do, but I would get the Mini 1 again, because they just replace it with the same one, which I'm not going to be upset getting a drone back for free. But here's a thought in my brain, is that when I bought the Mavic Mini 1, I thought, if something happens to this, the Mavic Mini 2 is going to be out in 6 months. I'll just buy that one.
Right.
And didn't buy the protection plan because of that reason. But I really should have bought it because
Oh,
I don't have a pay.
man.
I don't have a paycheck anymore. But everything happens for a reason.
Yep.
Everything happens for a reason.
Speaking of Maddie Van Halen, what's going on, Maddie? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, buddy. Kevin said, "Hey, Maddie, check out my drone." 20 seconds later, it was sinking in the river. He literally looked at me in the eyes and goes, "You know how Matt talks? He's very, very proper Southern, very laid back."
Right.
He looks at me and he goes, "Man, that's not good."
Is that supposed to do that? I don't think so.
And then he goes, "Man, I thought that thing would float."
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah. If you guys want a good time, the apocalypse could happen and Maddie Van Halen would make it seem better.
Oh yeah, always. Yeah, he's Maddie. Man, Maddie in the last year had to deal with floods, a fire,
back injury,
and then the back injury, and then the bombing down there in Nashville, right? In downtown Nashville. Yeah, crazy stuff. Always positive though. Always positive.
He should rename his channel Maddie Van Movin' and be moving the heck out of Nashville.
He's close. He's making his way.
Yeah.
So cool. Yeah, you guys had an awesome campsite right down. Is it by a river or lake?
It was next to a river and a lake. So there's a river there, but the Cumberland Lake, it was Cumberland River, is like a big horseshoe, and I think another river comes in and meets it. Yeah. But
you guys had a great spot there by the river. Sorry. Yeah. So you had a good spot. Very cool. Awesome.
Maddie and I were killing mosquitoes yesterday with electric fly swatter. He was like, "Man, I got to get me one of these."
I was thinking the same thing. I've been wanting to get one of those too.
It's so gratifying to kill a mosquito by him exploding.
Zap. Take that.
Yeah. So like John McEnroe in the mosquito world.
Backhand. Take that. Thank you all for being here. There's 115 in the house. You guys are amazing. You have Hello Artsy Dude in the house. What's going on? Saying hello to Kevin. What's happening?
What's up, Artsy Dude?
Yardman Ron. What's going on, buddy? What's happening? I've seen him a few times on live stream. Have you seen him on any of the live streams that he's been doing on other channels?
I haven't even had time to watch your channel.
You've been busy. Now
I'm starting to settle down. I'm going to get to North Carolina and I'll be there or in the Outer Banks. I hopefully can be there for 2 weeks where I park, sleep, take footage, move 10 miles, park, sleep, take footage, and I can get back to having a life again.
Yeah, for sure. What? You're at Joshua Tree National Park? Yeah, I'm at Joshua Tree National Park. The sun's setting outside. Absolutely beautiful.
Hey, look out your window again real quick. Look out your window.
I'm looking at the window. I was going to do, you know what? What are you doing? Are you kissing me? You kissing me? I was going to go topless. You know, Kevin, you completely ruined this live stream. You completely destroyed it. So I was going to go.
You're going to cost me subscribers now.
No, it's all my fault. No,
they're going to be mad at
it's
me
all my
you're
fault.
Not wearing a shirt.
No, actually, no. It's all my fault because I'm allowing you to come up on my live stream and completely ruin my topless live stream because I was actually going to go topless on my live stream.
You know what? Take your shirt off, Ray.
I'm going to take off my shirt after you guys watch this video. I'm going to take off my shirt right now. You guys can watch this video. I'm here at Torrey Pines. Oh, sorry. I'm not at Torrey Pines. I'm thinking tomorrow or next week. I'm here at Joshua Tree National Park. I spent 3 days here. And this is my boondocking spot outside the gate of Joshua Tree National Park. And it's all my fault that I brought Kevin on this live stream. And when I come back, I will be topless. I don't know if that's a good thing, but here it comes. Woo! All right, enjoy. I should be wearing my kilt. The kilt's actually, I don't know, maybe about 5 feet that way, but I am topless here in the van, and yeah, been working on my tan here. I don't know if you guys have been seeing this. I don't know if you can see that real quick, but I'm peeling. Kind of crazy, a little crazy. Let's say Michael Allen saying, whoop, whoop. 10 people watching. Yeah, topless here in the van. Still wearing a hat. Still wearing a hat. You know I gotta wear my hat. You gotta, come on now. Dyson Crazy Adventures, what's going on? What's happening, my friend? Can you hear me? Kevin? No, hold on. I don't know if it's me. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, so hat included, people. Hat included. Uh-oh, Kevin. People are saying it's Kevin's turn. I can't hear you. I don't know why I can't hear you. Hold on, I gotta fix this. Why can't I hear? For whatever reason, can't hear you, Kevin. I don't know
All right,
why.
you should be fixed now.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I said
All
I
right.
am not getting naked with another dude on his live stream.
You're a smart man. You're a smart
Yes,
man.
there's a certain way I want my channel to go, and that's not the direction.
This is the direction. This is all my fault. You've influenced me. Yeah, get away. Get away. Get away. Look at this. I've been working on look how red I am right here. Lobster boy.
Hey,
Lobster boy.
see how my hand disappears in your screen? See if you could take your left hand and complete my arm.
Let's see. I can't reach.
There.
The window's in the way. Knock some sense into me.
The things we do for our subscribers.
I know. See, Diane influenced me. She challenged me today.
There, I'll take my hat off.
I'm like,
that's
okay,
about as naked as I'm getting.
There you go. I'm leaving my hat on. Hat is on. Yep. All right. So, yeah. So it's been day number 3 here at Joshua Tree National Park. It was hot the first day. Man, it was 100 degrees the first day, but it cooled down the last 2 days, which was nice. And went on some hikes, and went to an area called Box Canyon, and yeah. Getting all kinds of crazy comments here. Maddie Van Haley laughing out loud. Let's say hello to some people here. Lisa in the house. What's going on? Marshall, thank you for the raid, my friend. I appreciate that. If all my moderators could please drop each other's links. You guys are awesome. 113 in the house.
Hey, you want to see how far
Happy
Matt?
one.
Yeah. You want to see how far Matt and I got on my solar?
Yeah.
That's it. That's all we got done.
There you go. There we go. It's a start. I have pretty much the same setup. Everything's on one board, all screwed in together, and nice and neat and tucked in, and it works. It works. Yeah, part of the process. It's part of the process. Yep, I'm matching you, Red. I'm matching you, all nice and red. Laughing out loud. Oh, this Bree laughing. I know.
You guys know that Ray hasn't showered since the Super Bowl, right?
No, I actually showered. I was at my mom's house for 5 days. So in those 5 I had 4 showers. It was
That
wonderful. It was
that
wonderful.
first shower probably felt like you won $1 million.
Right? In that one shower, I was in there for like, I don't know, maybe minutes. Like, this feels good. So therapeutic.
Your mom's water bill is going to be
uh,
$700 next month.
yep. It's all my fault too. But it was nice. It was nice. It was nice living the house life for a little bit, spending time with mom, spending with family, having a nice home. It was good. It was good. But it was nice to hit the road and at Joshua Tree. That's for sure. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What did Kathleen say? I'm scrolling back up. Scrolling back up. Kevin and Ray showered in front of us in the van. No. Come on, Kathleen.
I don't drink a lot, and I don't remember doing that. So
The camera's rolling, that's for sure.
don't give them any ideas.
I know. My bad. Awesome. You guys are dropping each other's links. So, North Carolina, gas prices. So,
Lost
next,
weight.
Kevin, what's lost? Dan, look at that.
Yeah,
You can see it in your face, buddy.
I've lost 20 pounds since I've started van life.
Yeah.
I still eat McDonald's.
Yeah.
I still eat Subway. I mean, one of my favorite meals is a Love's hot dog, gas station hot dog. I've had plenty of those. I just don't boredom eat anymore.
It's the snacking. It's the snacking during the day, the chips, the crackers, the popcorn, like the snacks between the miller. You know, those are the
yeah. So
snack and ice cream.
I'm getting pretty ripped over here.
Like it.
I got to work on my delts like what you got right now. But you got downlighting coming, so it's causing some shadows for you to look. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't pay attention to me.
The gym's that way, bro. The gym is that way.
Give me something to bend, please.
I will break you. Actually, the gyms open up. Actually, they've been open like the last for me here in Southern California. So I'm gonna start going back to the gym, start working out again, and have those nice 30-minute hours. And can't wait.
So I've got an interesting story.
Tell me
if you want to hear it.
Tell us.
When I was in Nashville, forever best friend gave me an epic dog park location. And I took my dogs there like 3 days in a row. And the fourth day that I was there, I took my dogs to the dog park. It's like 6 p.m. or something. So it was very, very busy. And there's probably 30 people, maybe 40 that are out there with all their dogs. And all these dogs are running around. You know, there's 50 dogs out there. I had Bella and Barrett. I mean, it's probably 4 or 5 acres. That's how big this place is.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And about 30 yards away from me was a guy and another guy and one female, all in their mid-30s. And I saw one of these guys knee Barrett in the chest. He kneed him. And I'm like, okay, that's not too bad, but I'm going to keep an eye on this guy. Because if you're going to knee somebody else's dog to get him away from you, he might, and literally 5 minutes later, he grabbed Barrett by the back of the neck because he was playing with his dog. And he grabbed him and he threw him like a foot or 2 feet away. And Barrett's, and he's howling. So I ran at the guy. And I said, you don't touch anybody else's dog ever, unless they're fighting. And this guy is about 5'8", 220 pounds. Like he used to work out 20 years ago. And ever since then, he hasn't worked out, but he still has that mentality that he's a tough guy in the gym. And he just started giving me the finger and giving me the F-bombs and things like that. I'm like, okay, I'm not 12. You're not 12. This conversation's over. Just don't touch anybody else's dog. And then he started making threats to me. And I said, dude, I was a police officer for X amount of years, and I got police officer friends in town. So now I'm just going to have the police come handle this, because I was done with it.
Yeah.
And I was walking away, and I called the police. They said, yeah, we got an officer in the area. We'll send him over. So like 2 officers showed up. But it was like 5 minutes it took the officers to get there. In the meantime, the guy I walked away 20 yards the other way. I'm like, okay, I'm done. We're just going to have the police handle it. He started following me, trying to escalate the situation again. Then the park got into it. And they were like, he's walking away from you. You're walking towards him. You walk the other way. And they took care of all of it. Besides a few of his friends that were there, tried to re-escalate the situation. And when we were talking to the cops, I told them, I was like, yeah, he tried to escalate the situation a couple times. And I said, I haven't fought since I was a sophomore in high school, and I'm not going to start when I'm 45. And the cops started laughing. Started laughing at this guy. And so then the guy's like, he's like, yeah, you better not come back here ever. I'm like, dude, I'm just passing through. But I said, the reason why I called the police is not because I want you arrested or I want you kicked out of here, but people who act like you, they need a paper trail on them. So if I'm the first one to give them a paper trail, guess what, bud? If you ever come back here again and you pull that stuff and somebody calls the police will then say you are now never allowed to come back here. And if you do, it's trespassing. I said, so my job's done. I said, have a nice day. I go, dude, I don't hate you. I don't dislike you. I actually forgive you for being a jerk. I really, really do. I don't carry my hatred through. I mean, like, I used to get shot at for a living, as a police officer in the Coast Guard and things like that. I'm like, whatever you got going on, hatred towards me, I already forgot about it. Have a nice day.
Wow.
Then I left.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. So that just goes to show you guys, everybody that's watching, if I can give you guys one piece of advice, I don't mean to cut you off, Ray, is especially men, our anger in situations, our reactions with anger are so quick, and they're usually the greatest derivative of a mistake that we make because of our anger, that if we can just take a step back, and I didn't learn this for myself, I didn't create this calmness through myself. It was, one, training in the military, training as a police officer, but more hanging around people who aren't those tough guys that look for fights. I hang around people who don't want to fight, that could fight, but they don't want to fight. And I learned from them that just take a step back from your own emotions for a second. Tell this guy, you're probably a good dude. You're probably just upset. And a couple of times throughout that night, I thought about it for like a split second, and I got angry again. I'm like, dude, you can't forgive somebody if you're angry again. So I just like, forgive him. You forgave him, so forgive him fully. And I did, and I haven't thought about him since.
Yeah, no, you did the right thing. Thank you for that. And you're right. Sometimes our emotions kind of take over the best of us, or, we get in those situations where we have a split second to make that decision on which way do we want to take this situation in. Do we want to be hostile back, or do we want to back off, or be the nice guy, try some guy a lesson? That we have so many options, but you did the right thing. Thank you for that. And hopefully he learns from it. And I think you're doing the right thing, forgiving him, and letting it be.
In my 20s, I wouldn't have reacted. I would have went straight into a fist fight.
Right.
In my 20s.
Oh, right.
That's why I like to share. You learn a lot from the age of 25 to 45. I'm sure Ray can attest this. You learn more in those 20 years than your first 20 years.
For sure.
And because I have experience, and because I have been taught by people, I think it's my place to be able to instill this on a crowd of people who are watching here right now, because me just telling this story might make somebody in here have that, okay, I remember Kevin did it, so maybe I can do it.
Yeah. When I was working the corporate life, sometimes I would, type out these emails, hey, you're not doing the right thing. And then right before I hit send, I'll be like, okay, you know what? I'm going to wait 24 hours before I send out that email. Just on it. Just kind of slow down, let the emotions kind of, slow down a little bit, relax a little bit. The next day, And I would say, I don't know, maybe about 85% of the time I'd wake up the next day and I'm like, oh, thank God I didn't send out that email, or thank God I didn't send out that text message and saying, blah, 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 right? But
the next day, it's
yeah,
always better to be thankful than regretful.
yeah, 100%,
Yeah.
100%. Oh man, we got Auntie in the house saying hello to everybody. Hello, Auntie. How are you? What's going on? We got Lisa in the house. What's happening? Yep. Very cool, very cool. Call me V in the house. What's going on? What is DJ saying? DJ's in the house. What's happening?
Uh-oh. What is the Morris family saying?
I don't know. I'm gonna scroll back up.
Probably something about moose.
No, that park. Probably. You never know. No, that park was beautiful. That was pretty cool when you met up with Forever Best Friends. The sunset was amazing. The whole green pastures, the rolling hills, for an area where the puppies, babies could run around and play around. That's pretty cool. That was really, really cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, there
VanLife.
was a guy who lost his dog when we were in the parking lot. He lost his dog in the parking lot, took off running into the woods, and I spent like an hour and a half going through the woods with a bag of treats in my hand, calling this dog's name. And this guy lived literally probably 2 blocks away, and he was a very elderly gentleman. And he's like, I'm just going to hang out here and wait for my dog to come back. I'm like, dude, go home. I got your phone number. If your dog comes back, I'll be here. I'm here all night long. But 99 times out of 100, if you live in the vicinity, your dog's going to go back to where his food and his bed is, which is your house. I wish I called him the next day. He never answered, so I don't know if he found his dog or not. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure he did if he lived literally in the backyard of that park.
Right. And I'm sure everyone there probably knows him as well. The people that are in charge of that area as well.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. Very, very cool.
Yeah, so big week for me. A lot going on.
You're all over the place, buddy. Just need to slow down.
Lost dog, almost got in a fight. There's no gas prices. Maddie and I lost my drone. Well, I lost my drone with Maddie Van Halen. A lot going on.
And you're out of control.
Matt's got a funny poop story.
Uh-oh.
So I'm going to tell it on his behalf since he's not here. Unless you want to bring him into.
Okay.
Matt, can you bring him in?
I don't know. You know what? If he's still here, he hasn't made a comment in a minute, so I'm gonna drop a link. This link for Maddie Van Halen. So if Maddie Van Halen's still here, and if you look up, feel free to do so, my friend. Let me copy this. I'm gonna drop it down. I'm gonna paste it.
I really need to put YouTube, my account, on this phone, so I can use my normal phone to still text people while I'm live streaming, because I could just call them right now.
So I believe I dropped the links. Van Halen's here, and if he wants to grab it, go right ahead. No, it's been good. It's been good that you've been all over the place. You went to Ohio, you cleaned out your storage unit, and got rid of some stuff that you didn't need anymore, which is all about van life. You're always trying to downsize, trying to get rid of stuff that you don't need, being minimal.
Yeah, we donated an electric lawnmower to a family who needed a lawnmower and a blower and a piano. I had an electric piano that was donated, and a whole bunch of tools.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. And now you're in the process of putting solar on your roof, and that's a game changer as well.
Yeah, I got my fridge.
You got your fridge. I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Such a game changer. Having a refrigerator.
Yeah.
No more cold lap or wet lap.
What?
Yeah, when you pull a Gatorade out of a cooler full of icy water and then you drink it just drips all down in your lap.
So true. True.
And I also taught Matt yesterday the petroleum jelly trick.
You did the light fire?
Yeah, he had no idea.
Fun stuff, man. That's one of the best things about this community is that we're sharing our experiences, we're sharing our stories, we're sharing our how to do this and how to do that, and just to make life a little bit easier when you're going down the road. And so when we share our ideas, we share our thoughts, and we share plans. It's inspiring and it's really cool. It's really cool. And it's actually fun to see and to watch you. You know, when I first met you on the road when you went to Alabama Hills, you've grown as well. You know, you've learned different things, and you got some bags, and you know you're growing into that van life, and you're learning what to do and what not to do, which is kind of cool. And finding parking is a huge thing as well. So it's been pretty cool to watch.
The experiences that my definition of wisdom is knowledge plus experience. And I have enough experience in van life to know that I'm not going to be wise for like 2 years. I need about another year and a half of van life experience to be wise in it. He says, Maddie says, yes, I'm still here, but let Kevin tell the story. I can't link up right now. Okay. So we find this epic spot. It's basically on a very small peninsula in between the river's horseshoe, and it's at a dead end of the road. Like, it's country road for 5 miles, and then it dead ends into this boat launching area that you guys saw it, the video. But we didn't have any visitors the whole first day. At night, I think one guy pulled in for like 10 minutes, and he was looking for something in his trunk, and then he left. We had no visitors the whole time we were there until the second that Matt went into his stand-up tent to go number 2. As soon as he zipped up the tent and sat down on the luggable loo or the bucket, 4 horses and 6 dogs showed up.
And so the dogs were like, what, sniffing around, like, what's going on in there? What's going on in there?
Well, of course, my dogs are going crazy because those dogs they're running with the horses. They're not on leashes, and my dogs are on leashes. So they're all going crazy at each other, and the 4 people on the horses were walking around, and then they took off up the trail. And Matt comes out of the tent, and he's like, what did I miss?
Oh, man, that's crazy.
And still, after that, nobody showed up. Nobody. Even after that. His most private moment that he needed privacy, we got an audience.
Oh, the 4 horsemen and the doggies. That's crazy. That is crazy. And we'll never forget that story.
No.
It'll be with us forever.
And he did learn Bella's anti-camper kit.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because a couple people would drive down into where we were standing, and it was probably a good 30 square yards of stone gravel parking area. They would come down, they see Bella, and they would take off.
Yep. Release the dogs. Release the dogs.
I gotta clear my throat. Hang on one second.
Yeah, go ahead. Thank you all for being here. We have Happy Water Girl in the house. What's going on? We have Robin Jan saying poop bucket, a tent, 4 horses and dogs.
I love the emojis. That's one of my favorite parts about live streams. I love the emojis. Thanks, Robin Jan.
Very, very cool. There we go. Bree says 4 horses and 6 doggies on the loose. Oh, fun stories. Van Life Voyages, what's going on, my friend? Ray had a great live stream today. That was awesome. What a great story. So if you guys missed out, they had an awesome live stream. They're interviewing a gentleman that had some challenges, but this guy was amazing. What a great story. What a great live stream. That was awesome. Oh, man. That's funny.
I heard this huge commotion outside while I'm trying to poop, so you can imagine how starting it was.
If my moderators could please drop a link to Maddie Van Halen, you guys would be awesome. So much fun. So much fun. Oh, what is this? What is this? Yeah. What time is it over there? You're on the East Coast, right? East Coast.
But I'm still on Pacific time. It feels like. Well, I'm like stuck in between Pacific time and East Coast. It's 11 p.m. here, but it still feels like 9 10 o'clock for me because I was on Pacific Coast time for, couple months. It was rough my first couple weeks here on the East Coast. Like I was sleeping in at my mom's place. I'd get up at noon, or 11, which is like 8 o'clock normal time. But I would get up at 11 o'clock and I only have like 6 hours of sunlight left.
Yeah. Oh. So cool. So cool. All right. Well, so what's next? So you're going to figure out this gas situation, see what happens with the fuel and all that stuff. And so what's next big plan?
So some subscribers of mine just texted me, really good friends of mine out in California. It said, "You obviously don't belong there. Dog fights, lost your drone, and something else. So I don't belong on the East Coast," she says. It's probably right. It's probably right.
Come on back, buddy. We'll love to have you back over here.
Dude, if I'm going to be hurrying again, it's going to be hurrying to get down to the Pacific.
Yeah.
I'm going to see the Atlantic Ocean tomorrow.
Very cool. Awesome. Yeah. So TGIF dropping Maddie's link. Thank you, Bree, for dropping Maddie's link. That's awesome. Very, very cool. All right. So you're going to hit the Atlantic Ocean, and then after that, what's your next big agenda? What else is on your plans?
So after, excuse me, after that, I may pop into Charleston to see a friend of mine that I haven't seen since 2002.
Yeah.
We've been in contact ever since then. It was when I was in the military. He is a lawyer now, and he has his own law firm. So I might pop in there and surprise him. And I don't know. It's all time frame wise because what is today's date? The 15th or 16th? In about 3 weeks, my roof rack's going to show up to house my solar panels in Nashville, which is kind of a good timing because hopefully Matt from Matty Van Halen, hopefully he's ready to travel at that time. So if you guys don't know, Maddie and I are going to be caravanning with each other for the foreseeable future. I mean, it could be a long time. It could be a short time. I do have to hook up with Adventures with Purpose in September for 45 days.
Right.
So, but we'll come to California, hang out with you. I'm pretty sure he'll be all down for some San Diego fun.
Yeah, let's do it. That's awesome. That's exciting for you to get solo on a roof. It's also exciting for Matty Van Halen to actually retire and hit the road full time and not be tied down to a city. It would be really, really exciting to watch. And looking forward to those journeys and adventures. That's awesome. That is awesome. Very cool.
And then,
all right.
And then Matt wants to see a lot of the 101. So he's really excited to see the Pacific Northwest, which is Oregon, all the places that I've been. I'm really excited to revisit those because for me, revisiting is almost as exciting as the first time that I saw them because you get to reminisce a little bit. But I've got all of the middle of Oregon and the eastern part of Oregon to explore as well.
Yeah. And that's cool.
We're also going to hit the Sierra Nevadas in California for a bit.
Oh, for sure. You're going to love the 395. Right by Alabama Hills. You have Bishop, California. You have Bishop, California, Big Pine, Independence. You have Mammoth, California, Mammoth Lakes. Oh, just a beautiful area.
You know what we should do?
Let's do it.
Christmas Eve in Alabama Hills.
Yeah, it'll be cold, but let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, 60 during the day and like 30 at night?
Yeah, that's probably about right. And we might have a little bit of snow there. Yeah, let's do it. Christmas at the Alabama Hills.
Mount Whitney on Christmas Day.
Yeah, I've done New Year's at the Alabama Hills, but I haven't done Christmas.
Yeah, let's spend Christmas together.
Let's do it. That sounds like a plan. Sounds like a meetup to me.
Now I got to start thinking about what kind of present I'm going to buy you.
I have some ideas. I have some ideas.
Don't go to an adult bookstore for my gift.
Clean. I'll keep it clean. Oh, I already know what you're thinking. I already know what you want.
Yeah. Okay.
You're sending me signals. Might. All right. So what else? Any last minute thoughts or anything that you want to finish off? I'm gonna drop you here in a few seconds.
Yeah, just stay tuned, guys, because I could be stuck in middle North Carolina for the next week, or I could be getting some awesome footage of all of the Outer Banks. And if you guys don't know anything about the Outer Banks, it's like the whole length of California or Carolina. There's so many of them, and it's just gorgeous out there. So it might be drama, or it might be awesome footage. I don't know. We'll see. But I appreciate you having me come on. I appreciate us being able to share this story with everybody else and to let them see the ins and outs of van life. I mean, it's not always good. It's not always Instagram.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right, 100% about that. I was going to mention a little bit of it. Part of my original plan for this live stream was maybe like a 5-minute, 10-minute talk about it, but you're actually feeling the heat. You're at ground zero over there, where there's gas stations that are out of fuel, and people are struggling. People are struggling to get fuel in their tanks so that they can go to work, or go to the store, or go visit family, or go on trips, and they're stuck.
Think about first responders.
Yeah, 100%. So thank you, Kevin, for all that you do for this community. Thank you for all the things that you've done for me. Thank you for coming up here and sharing the travels.
Oh, my pleasure.
It's just great to see. Yeah, so if all my moderators could please drop a link to the NOMOC Experience. If you guys don't know Kevin, I'm sure you guys do. Go check him out. Say hello. You're not going to be disappointed. My friend, buddy, my family, you're awesome. Thank you very much for coming up here, my friend.
Hey, thanks for having me, buddy. I appreciate it. We'll see you soon, hopefully.
All right, take care. Be good. Give Bella and
Barrett.
Oh my God, Barrett! Dang it, Barrett! A big kiss for me. All right, buddy. Take it easy.
Later, dude.
See ya. All right, buddy. Bye. Awesome. Oh, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. 121 in the house. Thank you, Kevin, coming up here. Again, if you guys don't know Kevin, go check him out. If my moderators could please drop his link. He is awesome. He is awesome. I can't wait to see him. Can't wait to see him again. But it's cool to see him on his travels. We have Foreman saying, great interview. Very cool. Yeah, it was last minute. I think I was on his live stream for about maybe 10 minutes, and he was the fuel shortages out there and back east and the Midwest, and he was feeling it. And so as soon as he said he wanted to come up on the live stream, I'm like, yes, let's do it. So thank you, Kevin, for coming up here. I really appreciate that. Sharing real life van life. I really appreciate that. Teddy in the house. What's going on, Teddy? Oh, you changed your logo again, buddy. Change your logo. Good to see ya. Happy Water Girl in the house. What's going on? How you guys doing? We have DJ in the house. This guy is famous. Famous. What's happening? And Brady dropping the link to the NOMOC Experience. You guys are amazing. Yeah, amazing. What else do I have for you guys? I don't know. What else? I had like 6 other videos planned. I might need to push this back to Wednesday. So I go live Wednesday, this coming Wednesday. And I had about 6 other videos to share with you guys. So I might need to postpone it. Right now I'm going to say hello to a few people. Everyone in the house, what's going on? We have Cody Wells in the house. What's going on, my friend? How you doing? What's happening? Yep, I'm here at Joshua Tree National Park. And then Michael is saying good night. What's going on, Michael? Good to see you, my friend. Sherry saying howdy. Hello, hello. What's happening? We got Brooke in the house. What's going on? How you doing? And DJ saying, yep, we're going to save it till Wednesday. I think that's a good idea. We'll save those videos to Wednesday. So I'm going to change the thumbnail on this video and have Kevin up on there. And that way, if anyone wants to watch the replay, they can see that. We have Angie Hay. Angie Hay in the house. What's going on, Angie? Good to see you, my friend. What's happening? Who else do we have here? Cast Love 111. What's going on, my friend? It was good to see you on your live stream. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Good to see you, my friend. Kimberly V in the house. What's going on? Saying goodnight to everybody. It's bedtime. Good night, my friend. Good to see you. Carol in the house saying hello. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. James Catney's in the house. What's going on, buddy? Thumbs up, buddy. Thumbs up. Oh, we got another James in the house. What's going on, James? What's happening? I'm doing good. Doing good. Here at Joshua Tree National Park, day number 3. I'm going to stay here one more day here and enjoying it. I'm enjoying it for sure. What's going on, my friend? How you doing? Good to see you. Fairy Dust in the house. What's happening? How you doing? Good to see you. And I know I've missed a ton of comments. I know that I always go back and I read every single comment that you guys make, so don't feel like I've missed any of your comments. What we got? We got Dreams on Wheels in the house. Awesome. Thank you again for the shout out. If my moderators could please drop a link to Dream on Wheels. You guys are awesome. Who else do we have here? Calvin in the house. What's going on, my friend? Yep, from Texas. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate that. We got Marshall in the house. What's happening, Marshall? Thank you again for the raid. Yeah, I'm on the south end. I am at the south entrance of Joshua Tree National Park, right next to the 10 freeway. And on Wednesday, I'll show you all the videos and clips of all the areas that I explored. So while I was here at the South Joshua Tree, I was able to visit a canyon called the Cottonwood Canyon, and I went further south to Box Canyon. So I have about 6 videos to share with you guys on Wednesday, 5 p.m. Pacific. Scrolling. We got Red in the house. What's going on, Red? We got Tracy in the house. What's going on, Tracy? Dropping the link for Dream on Wheels. You guys are awesome. 89 in the house. You guys are awesome. All right. Let me see. What else do I have here? What's going on, my friend? Good to see you. Yeah, no, we had a good time. I'm glad Kevin came up and shared his stories. That was awesome. Awesome. Scrolling up. I'm scrolling back up. All right. Okay. Scrolling. Michael Ann in the house. Tammy in the house. Robin Jan. Good night. Linda in the house. What's going on, Linda? Diane in the house. What's happening, my friend? Have a good night. What's happening? Yep, you guys have a good week. Hopefully you guys had a beverage. This is happy hour here on a Sunday. And, we're just going to finish this week out strong. Finish it strong. All right. So I want to thank a few people. I want to thank VanLife Regina for sharing out this live stream. So if you guys don't know VanLife Regina, go check her out. Thank you, Gina, for sharing out this live stream. Thank you, Dream on Wheels, for sharing out this live stream. Thank you, Nomadic Adventures, for giving us the raid. Thank you, VanLife Voyages, for the raid as well. If you guys go check them out, we have an awesome, awesome family. Awesome community here. All right. What else do I have here? Thank you for all my moderators for dropping each other's links. You guys are awesome. This community is inspiring. All right, guys. So I'm going to spend one more day here at Joshua Tree National Park. I'll go live on Wednesday and share more footage of Joshua Tree National Park and Box Canyon. I have a bunch of, I think I have 6 drone videos that I wanted to share with you guys. All right, guys. So until next time, you guys are amazing. I hope you guys have a good start of your week. Until next time, VanLifeRocks.